NASA has recently updated the likelihood of asteroid 2024 YR4 impacting Earth, reducing the odds to a mere 0.28%. This announcement marks a significant drop from the previous estimate of 3.1%, which highlighted the highest projected risk for an object of this size. The asteroid, measuring between 130 to 300 feet in width, poses a potential threat, often referred to as a city killer, due to its capacity to cause substantial damage if it were to collide with a populated area. The Center for Near-Earth Object Studies, part of NASA, conducted overnight observations that prompted this latest recalibration of risk. Just days earlier, the predicted chance of impact was set at 1.5%, showing a continuous trend of decreasing concern. NASA's planetary defense teams remain vigilant, stating in a blog post, "NASA's planetary defense teams will continue to monitor the asteroid to improve our predictions of the asteroid's trajectory." While the immediate threat to Earth appears to be waning, NASA has indicated that the likelihood of the asteroid impacting the Moon has increased to 1%. Astronomers have a unique opportunity to observe 2024 YR4 until April, which allows for further data collection using ground-based telescopes. Although the asteroid will not be visible again until June 2028, the James Webb Space Telescope is scheduled to conduct observations in March, providing a rare chance to study this celestial body from orbit. This asteroid was first identified in late December 2024 and has since gained attention due to its ascent on NASA's Sentry Impact Risk Table, which tracks asteroids with a non-zero probability of impacting Earth. Currently, among over 37,000 known large asteroids, 2024 YR4 is the sole object with any immediate chance of collision. It has been rated a 3 out of 10 on the Torino Impact Hazard Scale, a system used to categorize the threat level of near-Earth objects. The potential consequences of an impact from an asteroid of this size are alarming. Bruce Betts, chief scientist of the Planetary Society, emphasized the devastation that could occur if 2024 YR4 struck a major urban center, stating, "If you put it over Paris or London or New York, you basically wipe out the whole city and some of the environs." A collision could result in an atmospheric explosion or create an impact crater, leading to significant destruction, albeit not on a scale that would trigger a mass extinction event. Although NASA has outlined potential impact zones, many of these locations are sparsely populated or situated in remote ocean areas. Nevertheless, there are scenarios where densely populated regions could also be affected, underscoring the importance of continued monitoring and research. Moving forward, the developments surrounding asteroid 2024 YR4 highlight the ongoing efforts of NASA and the global astronomical community to safeguard Earth from potential threats from outer space. As the agency refines its understanding of the asteroid's trajectory, it reinforces the importance of planetary defense initiatives and the need for vigilance in monitoring near-Earth objects. The ongoing observations and upcoming studies will undoubtedly contribute to a more comprehensive understanding of celestial hazards and enhance our preparedness for any future encounters. In a move reminiscent of a plot straight out of a science fiction novel, Elon Musk has ignited a firestorm of debate regarding the future of the International Space Station (ISS). Recently, Musk proposed an ambitious timeline to deorbit the ISS within 2 years, significantly accelerating the existing plans and potentially altering the landscape of space exploration. This proposal not only underscores Musk's growing influence over NASA but also raises critical questions about America's role in low Earth orbit and the implications for international space partnerships. On February 23, 2025, Musk took to X, formerly Twitter, to announce his views, stating it's time to start preparing for the deorbiting of the International Space Station. It has fulfilled its mission. Its incremental usefulness is minimal. Let's go to Mars. Musk, the CEO of SpaceX, argues that the ISS has outlived its utility and that resources spent on its upkeep could be better allocated towards interplanetary missions, particularly his ambitious plans for Mars colonization. He suggested that the ISS could be retired by 2027. 3 years ahead of NASA's current timeline. Musk's comments come at a time when the ISS is indeed showing signs of aging. After 25 years in operation, maintenance costs have soared and structural integrity issues are becoming increasingly apparent. The looming threat of space debris further complicates the station's longevity. NASA has already outlined a plan for the ISS's retirement, which includes safely guiding the station into a remote area of the Pacific Ocean. However, if Musk's accelerated timeline were to be adopted, it would necessitate immediate evacuation planning for astronauts currently on board and would create a temporary gap in American and Allied presence in orbit. The ramifications of such a drastic shift could be significant. Should the ISS be retired ahead of schedule, it would leave the Chinese Tianwen station as the sole operational permanent outpost in low Earth orbit. At least temporarily. This scenario poses a strategic concern for the U.S. and its partners, particularly in light of ongoing geopolitical tensions in space. While Musk's influence is undeniable, the fate of the ISS ultimately lies in the hands of an international coalition of space agencies, including NASA, Roscosmos, ESA, JAXA, and CSA. Each agency plays a critical role in the ISS's operations, and Musk's recommendations would require extensive collaboration and agreement among these partners. Notably, Russia's previous threats to withdraw from the ISS partnership add an unpredictable element to the discussion, and former President Donald Trump's alignment with Musk's vision could further complicate matters if he were to push for an early exit. Adding fuel to the fire. Musk recently engaged in a heated exchange with former ISS commander Andreas Mogensen over astronaut safety concerns. Mogensen criticized Musk for comments suggesting that NASA astronauts had been abandoned due to delays in Boeing's Starliner project. Musk's retort was sharp, asserting that SpaceX had the capability to return the astronauts sooner and blaming political motivations for their extended stay in orbit. The prospect of hastening the ISS's retirement raises pressing questions about the future of U.S. presence in space. NASA's long-term vision includes transitioning to commercial space stations, but these alternatives may not be ready by 2027. This could leave the United States and its allies without a foothold in low Earth orbit, inadvertently granting China a significant advantage in the arena of human spaceflight. As Musk continues to challenge the status quo of space exploration with his bold proposals, the global space landscape stands on the brink of transformation. The coming months will be critical in determining whether Washington, potentially under a future Trump administration, aligns with Musk's vision for a new chapter in human space exploration. As the dialogue around the ISS intensifies, the world watches closely to see how these developments will unfold, shaping the trajectory of space exploration for years to come. In a striking reminder of the wonders and challenges of space exploration, recent reports have shed light on the unique experiences of astronauts aboard the International Space Station (ISS). Among these stories is that of Commander Suni Williams, who, after being unexpectedly stranded in orbit for over 8 months, shared her struggles with the nuances of life in zero gravity. Her reflections not only highlight the physical and psychological impacts of prolonged space travel but also emphasize the resilience required in such extraordinary circumstances. Williams, who originally intended her stay on the ISS to last just 8 days, has found herself grappling with the effects of weightlessness. In a recent interaction with students from her former high school in Massachusetts, she expressed her difficulty in recalling the sensations of walking or lying down. "I've been trying to remember what it's like to walk," Williams remarked. "You don't have to. You can just close your eyes and float where you are." Such statements underscore the profound alterations to daily life that astronauts face during extended missions, as they adapt to an environment where traditional human movements become obsolete. The unexpected extension of Williams's mission has not been without its emotional toll. She acknowledged the strain on her familial relationships, particularly as her mother ages. "I think I talk to my mom practically every day," she said, illustrating the efforts she makes to maintain a connection despite the vast distance and challenges of space. This intimate glimpse into her personal life reveals the often overlooked psychological impacts of long-duration space missions on astronauts. Amid these challenges, Williams has remained a beacon of positivity. Her ability to maintain morale is particularly commendable given the context of her prolonged stay. Recently, she and fellow astronaut Butch Wilmore conducted their first spacewalk since becoming stranded, during which Williams set a new record for the most time spent on spacewalks by a female astronaut. This achievement not only highlights her dedication to her work but also serves as a reminder of the remarkable contributions women are making in the field of space exploration. In parallel with Williams's experiences, the broader implications of space travel on astronaut health have become a topic of increasing interest. The effects of microgravity on the human body are profound, leading to muscle atrophy, bone density loss, and alterations in fluid distribution. As astronauts like Williams spend extended periods in space, understanding these changes becomes critical for future missions, particularly those aimed at Mars or other distant destinations. Looking ahead, NASA is preparing for the eventual return of Williams and Wilmore, expected in late March or April via a SpaceX Crew 10 flight. This upcoming transition will not only be a physical return to Earth but also a moment for reflection on the experiences gained during their time in orbit. As space agencies continue to push the boundaries of human exploration, the insights gleaned from missions like Williams's will be invaluable in shaping the future of human spaceflight. In conclusion, the saga of Commander Suni Williams serves as a poignant reminder of the resilience and adaptability required in the face of the unknown. As we look forward to the next phases of human exploration beyond our planet, the lessons learned from her experiences will undoubtedly inform efforts to ensure the health and well-being of astronauts venturing into the depths of space. On February 24, 2025, NASA unveiled its annual omnibus solicitation for research opportunities in the fields of space and Earth science. Known as the Research Opportunities in Space and Earth Science Roses 2025. This extensive program invites a diverse range of proposals aimed at fostering both basic and applied research in various domains supported by NASA's Science Mission Directorate (SMD). The announcement has generated considerable interest within academic, governmental, and private sectors as it lays the groundwork for innovative projects that could significantly advance our understanding of the cosmos and our own planet. The ROSES program is structured to accommodate numerous individual program elements, each with specific topics and due dates, which can be found in the newly released solicitation documents. This year's call for proposals emphasizes a broad spectrum of research areas, indicating NASA's commitment to nurturing a wide array of scientific inquiries. According to the agency, awards will range from under $100,000 per year for focused efforts to more than $1 million per year for extensive projects, reflecting the varying scales of research that can be supported through this initiative. Importantly, the ROSES solicitation encourages participation from a wide array of organizations, including both domestic and foreign entities, with the notable exception of organizations from China. As specified in the announcement, all research conducted by non-U.S. organizations must adhere to NASA's policy of no exchange of funds, ensuring compliance with federal regulations. This inclusive approach aims to foster collaboration across borders, enhancing the quality and scope of research conducted under the ROSES umbrella. Proposals must be submitted electronically and are subject to strict deadlines, with notices of intent and preliminary proposals due as early as late March 2025. Full proposals will follow, with final deadlines extending into mid-2026. NASA has also advised potential proposers to familiarize themselves with the submission systems well in advance to ensure compliance with registration and proposal requirements. In tandem with the ROSES announcement, NASA is also making strides in innovative technology development through its Innovative Advanced Concepts NIAC program. Recently, the agency awarded funding to 15 pioneering concepts, showcasing a commitment to pushing the boundaries of space exploration technology. Notable projects include the development of small robots designed to explore the oceans of icy celestial bodies and innovative construction techniques for space habitats made from lunar materials. These initiatives highlight NASA's focus on fostering unique ideas that could revolutionize our approach to exploration and habitation in space. Moreover, recent research conducted using NASA's supercomputers has unveiled fascinating insights into the structure of the Oort cloud, the enigmatic region at the edge of our solar system. Simulations suggest that the Oort cloud may have a spiral structure reminiscent of a miniature galaxy. This discovery not only enhances our understanding of the solar system's formation but also prompts further investigation into the dynamics of cometary bodies originating from this distant region. In a broader context, astronomers recently identified what is believed to be the largest superstructure in the cosmos named Kipu, which spans approximately 1.4 billion light-years and contains around 68 galaxy clusters. This discovery, made using a German-operated satellite telescope, challenges previous notions about the scale and distribution of cosmic structures, underscoring the ongoing quest for knowledge in the field of astrophysics. As NASA continues to unveil new research opportunities and technological advancements, the implications for future space exploration are profound. The collaborative nature of the ROSES program, combined with the innovative spirit fostered by initiatives like NIAC, promises to propel scientific inquiry and exploration forward. As we look ahead, the potential for groundbreaking discoveries in both space and Earth sciences appears brighter than ever, paving the way for a deeper understanding of our universe and our place within it. In a bold declaration during his second inaugural address, President Donald Trump set the stage for a renewed focus on space exploration, promising to send American astronauts to Mars. "And we will pursue our manifest destiny into the stars, launching American astronauts to plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars," he proclaimed. However, his remarks raised eyebrows among space enthusiasts and industry experts alike, primarily due to the conspicuous absence of any reference to the Moon, a key component of NASA's Artemis program, which aims to return humans to the lunar surface before embarking on a journey to Mars. The shift in rhetoric reflects a growing influence of private sector space ventures, particularly SpaceX and its CEO Elon Musk, who has been vocal about his ambitions for Mars colonization. Musk has claimed he could send the first crewed mission to Mars by 2028, a timeline that likely excited Trump and shaped his focus on the Red Planet. However, this Mars-centric vision raises questions about the future of NASA's planned lunar missions, which are intended to establish a sustainable presence on the Moon as a precursor to deeper space exploration. Critics of the proposed pivot to Mars cite potential consequences, including the abandonment of immediate scientific and economic benefits associated with lunar exploration. A report from phys.org highlights Musk's sentiments on social media, where he stated, "We're going straight to Mars. The Moon is a distraction." This sentiment is likely to face significant pushback in Congress, where bipartisan support persists for lunar initiatives tied to job preservation and economic interests in various constituencies. NASA's existing plans, including the Artemis program, are well underway, with Artemis 2 set for mid-2026 and Artemis 3 planned for a lunar landing in 2027. The agency has recently taken steps to ensure continued momentum in lunar exploration, issuing study contracts for lunar logistics to companies like Intuitive Machines and Blue Origin. Despite speculation about a potential dual-track strategy that would see boots on both the Moon and Mars by the end of Trump's second term, the feasibility of such an ambitious plan remains uncertain given existing technical and fiscal constraints. As the Trump administration navigates this complex landscape, the nomination of billionaire private astronaut Jared Isaacman as NASA administrator could signal a shift in policy direction. His confirmation hearings before the Senate Commerce, Science and Technology Committee will likely become a crucial forum for discussing the future of U.S. space exploration, particularly if Trump proposes a restructured exploration strategy. Meanwhile, NASA's innovative Advanced Concepts NIAC program continues to foster groundbreaking research that could redefine space exploration. Recent awards totaling $2.625 million have been granted to 15 innovative projects, including swimming robots for ocean world exploration and advanced fusion propulsion systems for satellite constellations. These initiatives reflect the agency's commitment to fostering innovation that may one day support human missions to Mars and other celestial bodies. In parallel,
NASA's InSight lander has made significant contributions to our understanding of the Martian seismic landscape.
Recent findings indicate that seismic waves from Marsquakes can travel through Mars' mantle rather than being confined to the crust, challenging previous assumptions and prompting a re-evaluation of seismic event epicenters. This discovery not only enhances our understanding of Martian geology but also has implications for estimating the planet's seismic activity and impact rates. The confluence of ambitious political declarations, cutting-edge research, and evolving space policies underscores a transformative period in space exploration. While the immediate future may hold uncertainty about the U.S. path to Mars, the groundwork being laid through lunar missions and innovative technologies is positioning the nation for a robust presence in the cosmos.
As political and technical landscapes evolve,
the next steps taken by NASA and private industry will be crucial in determining the viability of human exploration beyond our home planet. NASA's ambitious return to the Moon is not just about setting foot on a celestial body, it's a strategic mission to uncover the lunar resources that could sustain human life and fuel future exploration. With an array of cutting-edge technologies and autonomous systems, NASA is poised to pave the way for a sustainable human presence on the Moon and beyond.
Central to this initiative are the Lunar Trailblazer and a suite of autonomous rovers.
The Lunar Trailblazer, a compact satellite designed to investigate lunar water resources, is set to launch aboard a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket from Cape Canaveral. This mission aims to map the distribution and form of water on the Moon, which is critical for future manned missions.
As Ryan Pfeiffer,
Lockheed Martin's program manager for the Lunar Trailblazer project, explained, "We hope it leads to our understanding of the water cycle on the Moon, where water is located and how it changes over time." The satellite will provide invaluable data on lunar water, which could inform subsequent landings and resource extraction efforts. The Lunar Trailblazer is a product of a collective endeavor involving several institutions, including the Jet Propulsion Laboratory and the University of Oxford, which contributed instruments capable of capturing high-resolution images and thermal data. Principal investigator Bethany Ellman of Caltech emphasized the mission's goal: "We're making maps of where the water is and how much is there, because if we're going to send manned missions, you need to know where to go and how much you're likely to find." The mission's cost of around $80 million is modest compared to NASA's larger initiatives, indicating a shift towards more cost-effective exploration strategies.
Meanwhile, Intuitive Machines is gearing up for its second lunar landing attempt with the new Athena lander. Following a somewhat rocky debut where their previous lander ended up on its side, the company has implemented significant improvements. As Trent Martin, Senior Vice President of Intuitive Machines, noted, "Landing on the Moon is extremely difficult. Certainly we will be better this time than we were last time, but you never know what could happen."
The IM-2 mission, which also launches on February 26, aims to land near the lunar South Polar region believed to hold water ice. The pursuit of lunar water goes beyond mere survival; it has implications for broader space exploration. According to Angel Abud-Madrid, director of the Center for Space Resources at the Colorado School of Mines, not only is water important for humans to survive, but it can also be useful to grow plants, and it's the best shielding element from radiation. Additionally, water can be converted into propellant, significantly reducing the need to transport fuel from Earth. As part of a larger ecosystem of lunar exploration efforts, Lockheed Martin and other aerospace companies in Colorado are at the forefront.
With over 2,000
aerospace companies in the state, the region is positioned as a leader in space technology, providing support for NASA's Artemis missions and other lunar initiatives. The collaborative spirit of these organizations is essential as they work towards creating infrastructure that will facilitate a sustained human presence on the Moon. The lunar landscape is not just a scientific frontier, it is becoming a bustling hub of commercial activity. With the development of lunar landers, rovers, and even potential refueling stations in the works, the Moon is on the cusp of becoming a critical waypoint for deeper space exploration. As these missions unfold, they will not only enhance our understanding of the Moon but also lay the groundwork for humanity's next giant leap into the cosmos. In conclusion, NASA's renewed focus on the Moon, coupled with advancements from private companies like Intuitive Machines,
is set to redefine our relationship with space. The results of these missions could have profound implications for future exploration, resource utilization, and even the potential for permanent human habitation on the Moon.
As we look ahead, the quest for lunar water could unlock the mysteries of the Moon and propel us deeper into the solar system.